Yo, YouTube, what it is? It's your boy Figure Elite, and welcome back to the toy department. Today, we're going down A1, Motu, Origins. Your boy, Mer-Man, on deck. Man, when it comes to the Origins, when it comes to the Motu, man, these old schools, it still stands with me. The articulation, man, I know I say I don't care too much about the articulation, but growing up in the 80s with the Masters of the Universe that, only had 5 points, just to see and be able to do what I did with this guy. And it's simple, but I mean, it still blows me away because we all know how the 80s Motu was. Mer-Man was always one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but just one of my favorites. It was if you remember the cartoon, how he talked, that gurgling, that bubble sound, like he just like he just got done gargling something, and it made sense. But this particular one, this is the LOP version. I know they had two versions. They had the classic old school look, and then they had this one. When it came down to it, this is the one that I found, but this is the one that I like. I mean, he still has the sword, and I know a lot of people say it looked like corn, and that's true. Um, but this is the one that I found, and I like this one. I don't know what it is about the facial expression, and I don't know, it just gives some kind of bikini bottom type of feel to it. um and I think it's cool. I really do. And then looking at this one and looking at the original one looks more menacing. um and that's not a problem, but when you start to put them all together, for me, when I started to put them all together, this more cartoony look plays off of the actual animation for me. So I like this one. This one is pretty dope. I like the color scheme. The green and the yellow is dope. I do my origins, okay, and I have quite a bit when it comes to the origins. Once again, a rabbit hole I said I wasn't going down. Um, but the revelations, the Mer-Man revelation, I can't seem to get my hands on that. I mean, I know I can order it, this and this and that, but you know how I feel about that. So until I find them in the store, it'll just be something that I want. But I like it. I like the way that it looks, and what really gets me about the Revelations Mer-Man, outside of the not having the armor and this and that, is the eye. Man, that clothes, that he got that eye thing going on, and it's just, man, to me, that's dope. I like it. So with Mer-Man being one of my favorites, it's something that I have to have in my collection. Just like when I copped him, it was something I had to have in my collection. um it's dope. It's dope. Once again, with the diorama particular, it's just the base. Nothing too outlandish, or just it's very simple. And this one is more like a piece of Snake Mountain. Maybe like right outside the gate. I don't know, but that's how I wanted to do it with the dioramas for the Origins. Like I said, it'll be one for Snake Mountain, and it'll be one for Castle Grayskull, and those will be the only two that I actually use for it. The Revelations will be on something a little bit more, not so cartoony, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this figure, I like this figure. I like the Origins. I don't care too much about collecting all of them. What I'm doing is what I would normally do with any collection. I'm getting the ones that I remember that I had, the ones that mean something to me, the ones that speak to me. So if I can grab the ones that I had when I was little, it makes this collection, regardless of when it was made. It doesn't have to be retro or vintage or old school. it's just reminiscent of the collection that I had. And since I don't have those anymore, this will take care of that. At least part of it anyway. So I'm really digging it. So really no complaints. Color scheme, articulation, just the overall figure itself. I have no problems with. I seem to have no problems with any of my action figures. Once again, it's just I appreciate being able to get my hands on things that I collected when I was younger. And since I don't have those things or some of those things, to be able to get my hands on them now, that I'm the one in control of the spending, um, it's just a blessing. It truly is. And for me to be able to share with you guys is always, a blessing. So I keep counting them because my collection is my collection, and it grows weekly, and I have more to share. We're just gonna keep going down these aisles, and hopefully you'll come rock with your boy as I give you my collection, because it's a shared hookup. um, YouTube, I'm not gonna keep you too long. As always, stay in God's grace, and to the next time, just get better. Peace.